Hello everybody! Today we've got another indigenous Taiwanese toy here with us. Now, this one might be a little bit tougher to figure out how it works right away. So, as you can see, we've got a whole bunch of grass right here, and this is in fact just a whole bunch of completely ordinary blades of grass. But one of the indigenous Taiwanese tribes, the Truku in particular, have actually figured out how to turn these into children's toys by sort of shooting them kind of as arrows. And they call this Buji Bhnging. Now, how do you turn one of these into an arrow, you might ask? Let me walk you through it. So step number one, you have to find yourself some Miscanthus grass. Now, Miscanthus is sort of a genus of grass that is native to Taiwan as well as most of Asia, but it is widely cultivated elsewhere, such as here in Canada. And once you find this grass, cut a couple of blades off. Now, when you're looking for a blade to cut off, you generally want to look for a blade that's generally longer, because that's a lot easier to shoot. So step number two, now that you've collected your blades of grass, you're going to take this end of your grass, the side that was connecting to the stem, and you can see right here you've got a midrib, where the grass is sort of thicker and a bit harder. Now, you're going to go down a little bit from the end there, and on either side of that midrib, you're going to sort of split the edge of the grass off of it with your fingernail, with a knife, scissors, whatever really. Just like that. So that way you have three pieces, you've got two thin pieces, and then you've got the midrib sticking out right there. Alright, so now for step three, and this is the fun step, you're going to take your blade of grass. Now, your blade of grass will have sort of like a top side and a bottom side. The top side is the side that faces towards the sky as it's still on the plant, but we're going to actually turn that upside down so that it gives you sort of like an upwards bow here. And we're going to take the end of the grass that sort of tapers away and put that onto your non-dominant shoulder. Then you're going to take your non-dominant hand and pinch with your index and your thumb very lightly the two sides of the midrib, those two strips you've split off. And from here, you're actually ready to shoot. So then you're going to take your dominant hand and just pull on those two strips really fast. So now, to turn this into a game, what you do is you get a couple of people together, have them each prepare their blade of grass, and then shoot all at once, and see who can make their piece of grass go the furthest. So right about now is when the video would usually end. I'd say, and that was the Buji Bhnging, thanks for watching. Then shoot a blade of grass at the camera, but for today's video, I had actually enlisted the help of my friends, Willow and Olivia, to hold one of those little competitions I had just talked about. So on this end here was like cut off from the plant. Go down a little bit from the end, take your fingernail on either side of the sort of thick section, the middle, sort of split it off. I'm going to turn it upside down so that you have it sort of like a bow upwards. You're going to place this on really just either shoulder. Pinch those two strips lightly from on top of your shoulder. Point towards wherever you're going to aim.
Right at the camera.
On the bottom part here, take your dominant hand and just pull it down.
You go first.
3, 2, together. 3, 2, 1. Ooh!
I grabbed onto mine.
We're gonna start the competition. I don't know what the prizes are. Get like a pine cone or something.
Bragging rights.
Yeah.
Bragging rights.
You just know that you're the best.
Yeah. Okay, so on the count of 3, we're going to fire. 3, 2, 1, fire.
I think it's pretty clear who won that
I
one.
beat you. That's all that matters.
I got mine over here. Ready? 3.
Wait.
Oh.
At the same time.
Okay. 3, 2, 1, fire. Where did yours go?
Right there.
Oh.
I don't know how.
Ready? 3, 2, 1, shoot.
No.
3, 2, 1, you alright? Okay. 3, 2, 1, 5. I got mine on the back.
The last one was the worst.
It was the worst for everybody. Alright, and that will conclude the first annual Buji Bhnging Championship. What did we learn today? Everybody's a loser.
Yes.
And how to shoot grass.
It's okay to lose. As
All
long
right.
as you do it with gusto.
And cut. And that's the Buji Bhnging. Thanks for watching.